Okay, we thank you again for staying with us on the program TMI Tuesday. Just before we'll be having the insurance segment, let's talk a bit more on safety and security. But specifically, we'll look at safety because that's a big concern. I've heard in several forums that road accidents kill more than HIV/AIDS and maybe other epidemics or deadly diseases. I don't know if there's been a comparison between road crashes and epidemics like Ebola or Lassa fever. I don't know, but I don't have that statistics. But I know that has been, a very consistent comment in the public domain that road crashes kill more than HIV. I have with me in the studio the Deputy National Coordinator of the Special Measure Unit of the Federal Road Safety Corps. I'd like to thank very specially Mr. Raphael Asekume. Many thanks for joining us on the program.
Thank you.
Okay, today we'll look at common causes of road traffic crashes. That happens every now and then. So what are the common causes of road crashes? Maybe you want to build up from the basis and maybe making some definitions like you've always done on radio.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Just at home, today we want to discuss about common causes of road traffic crashes on our roads. I will tag this. We all know that road traffic crashes on our roads causes a lot of major havocs on our roads, and a lot of lives and properties are lost. And put together all other ailments in the whole world, road traffic crashes carries a lot of deaths on human beings and properties on our roads because of the involvement it takes. And research have shown that road traffic crashes is being caused by three major things. One, namely, human factor. Two, mechanical factor. And three, environmental factor. Out of these three things, the human factor constitutes about 85% out of the 100% that build up the road crashes on our roads, while the mechanical and environmental factor constitutes only 15%. As a result, you could see that the human factor is playing a major role in most of the crashes on our roads. Then, what is responsible for this human factor? One, we look at the driver who operates the vehicle as number one. Driver's action. Driver's action out of the 85% of human factor constitutes about 80% out of the 85% caused by human factor. Driver action alone constitutes about 80% out of the 85. How does driver constitute these actions? One, overconfidence. Most drivers on our roads believe, because I have driven for 35 years, I have not had a single crash. So therefore, it's overconfidence of himself while on the steering. And he has forgotten that that vehicle is driving is made by a human being. That the tire on that vehicle, the four tires of that vehicle that is rolling the vehicle, are just made inside the tire. If you are confident that yes, because you have been planning Abuja road for the past 35 years, you knew the road in Abuja very well, you knew where the potholes are, you knew everything about the road, you are forgetting that overnight a pothole can spring up on the road where you did not notice. Yeah. And if you drive into such a pothole, accident has happened. Yeah. And take for instance a driver that carries about 15 passengers in a bus, ideally for a bus to carry, with himself as the pilot, that has a crash on the road and everybody is perished. One driver dies only in an accident with more than 14 to 15 passengers. So you can see that the action of the driver for building himself, for having overconfidence of himself, has constituted a lot of that percentage that causes the human factor in any accident that happens on our roads. Not only just that overconfidence, some drivers believe on charms when they believe that yes, because I've gone somewhere to do a charm, that whenever an accident happens, I can vanish from the accident or something else will not happen to me. But he has forgotten the passengers he's carrying. They do not have that means that himself is backing upon. They do not have that means that himself is having, that is making him to being overconfident while on the steering. Some drivers also had the confidence of overspeeding. They speed to please their passengers, for their passenger to praise them. Oh, that driver drives very well. He's a fast driver. He makes Abuja in 4 hours instead of 8 hours. He has forgotten that overspeeding can lead to an accident. The road safety recommends that for you to drive successfully, that you can have control over the vehicle you are driving, you should drive within 180, depending on the vehicle, 80 kilometers per hour and 100 kilometers per hour, between that range, so that in case the event of any accident that will want to occur, you can maneuver your vehicle and manage it to a better situation.
So what, the other part of the speedometer, what are they not meant for? You have 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240 as the case may be. So what are they meant for? They're not to be used?
Well, depending, those speedometers, you know, the vehicle is made by human beings, and they put those speedometers in the vehicle. But for us, the road safety have told you, for you to be at the safer side of the road, move at this very particular speed. Well, we have a national team in road safety that we normally sings. If you drive at 100, yes, it is well with you. If you drive at 140, you're already telling God that, God, any minute from now, I will come to you. So the idea is left for you to decide which way do you take.
Okay.
If you decide to drive at 180 to 200, you're already telling your God that you are coming home any moment from now. But if you drive at the maximum speed of 100, and anything wants to happen, or any accident wants to happen, for instance, you have a bus tire, you can manage your vehicle to a standstill, to a stop, without much damage, without no loss of life. But if you are driving at that 200 kilometers per hour, or more than that, you know, the moment your tire bursts, the vehicle must definitely somersault.
Absolutely.
An accident has occurred.
Okay, you have other points you were making us.
Yes, I was still making other points. Lack of concentration.
On the part of the driver.
On the part of the driver. We are talking out of the 85%, the 100% of accident crashes on our roads.
85 human factor.
Human factor constitutes about 85%.
Yes, out of that
85%, the driver constitutes 80%.
And that's what we've been talking about since.
Have more. We are still talking on the driver.
Okay.
The mechanical factor and the environmental factor aspect of it is just 50%, which will not take us more than 10 to 5 minutes to discuss. But the driver's inaction out of it, the road traffic crashes, is very, very large. One, we just talk of the driver's overconfidence. We only just talk few part of it. We did not go deep into it. Then I emphasize on the overspeeding. Now, lack of concentration on the part of the driver.
Okay.
You see, most of our drivers, when they are driving, they play with their phones. And road safety has said, please do not use your phone while driving, because it will attract your driving. You will not concentrate while you are driving. Take, for instance, you are driving. Then you are playing with your phone. You are no longer concentrating on your driving. That's why the road safety recommends that while you are driving and have a phone call, better park your vehicle if it's in a safe place for you to do so, and receive your call, or allow your call and it will record missed call for you. At the end of the journey, you go back to your phone. When you are in a particular place, you are parked, you have rested, you pick up your phone. Look at those that called you, that gave you the missed call.
Then
you can call them back. I will still get use of why they call you. You can still discuss with them. Rather than while you are driving the vehicle, you are fiddling with the phone, you are not concentrating, one hand with the steering and one hand with your phone. This will lead to an accident. In so doing, you might even look at your front, and a vehicle in your front might stop. The next thing, you kick the vehicle behind, and accident has occurred. So it is better for you not to play with your, not to pick your call while you are driving. The same lack of concentration brings us to mind. You see, some of our drivers, while driving, most especially those that lost pause. When you talk of maybe Arsenal and Liverpool played last night, and you see some drivers who are very interested in sports, and he's carrying the passengers, and there are some other passengers in the vehicle. They are discussing the sports they played last night, the football they played last night. They join
the conversation.
How Michael is supposed to score and he fails to score, and that such driver will not be discussing with them, forgetting his duty as the pilot of the vehicle, and will be taken away by that discussion. most especially those who are very much interested in sports, especially football.
Yes.
Then we join them in that discussion, and by so doing, he has lost concentration in his driving.
Okay. Well, time is not a friend for us to be able to run through all that the Deputy National Coordinator, Special Marshal of the Federal Road Safety, Raphael Asekume, has for. But I'm sure that with the little that we have done on the causes of road traffic crashes, you've learned one or two things from it. The essence is just to enlighten us, educate us, impart us with some of this information so that we can take action and make the road safer. I'm sure in the weeks to come, we'll be able to have Mr. Raphael here to be able to shed more light on all of this issue. Mr. Raphael, thank you so much for availing us this information and knowledge. I hope next time we'll call on you, you oblige us.
I will.
Thank you so
very
much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Very much.
It's the TMI Tuesday. Just hold on, sit down a moment here. It's the TMI Tuesday